don't pronounce tocotrienols. It took me a long time to figure that out. I can't tell you how many presentations that I did where I called it, what I call it, I didn't call it nitric oxide, I called
Nitrous.
it nitrous oxide. I can't tell you how many times I said nitrous oxide. It doesn't matter. Because you know what? At the end of the day, no one's going to remember tocotrienols. No one's even going to remember nitric oxide. What they're going to remember are the stories that you have. Does that make sense? And so what you're doing is you're creating a team of stories. Is that crazy?
Crazy good.
See, if I have 100 customers, I have 100 stories. And when I have 100 stories, and someone wants to come and talk to me about this snake oil stuff that I've got, and I'm not supposed to say snake oil, I can actually look them in the eye and I can say, you know what, whatever it is that you think that I have, I've got stories. And with those stories comes confidence. And with that confidence comes belief. And with belief comes action. And so Jim Rohn said, you know what, I'm going to go to the top of the hill, or you're going to find me on the side dead. When I'm looking at business partners and I'm trying to build my business, and I got somebody that's really excited and they come in and they don't perform at the level that I want them to perform at, I get discouraged. But when I see life change happening because I'm putting product in the hand after hand, and I'm seeing story after story after story, I will go to the top every time because I absolutely believe in it. And I tell you what, if you've ever had to take your dad's car away from him and then give it back to him, it will make you a believer. See, during the launch process, we say, we need to get you 3 customers. And we just look at these slides, if I only had 3 customers, this is what's going to happen. That bar is way too low. Way, way too low. I've gone and I've heard Scott Bulch say, you get 3 distributors once and then 3 customers a month. This is how this works. Well, the reality is that we don't have to recreate the wheel here. The question is, how fast can you get these products in the hands of people that actually need it? Because I was telling my wife earlier when I was trying to say what I was going to say, I used to be a chain smoker. That may surprise some of you, but I was the guy that would have a cigarette lighting with another cigarette. I was that guy. And I felt terrible. I coughed all the time, but you know what? I didn't know that I felt terrible. I didn't know that I stunk. I didn't know that I didn't like what was going on because I was so ingrained in it that I was blind to it. But then I stopped, and all of a sudden I started realizing I feel different. A lot of the people that we're talking to are so engrossed in what they're dealing with that they're not experiencing it. I didn't know how bad I felt as a type 2 diabetic until I started getting my blood sugars under control. And then all of a sudden I was like, wow, I can feel better. What we have is absolutely life-changing. The more stories that you get, the more stories that you collect, the better off you're going to be. My goal is 100 customers. Now, what's hard about getting 100 customers is because life change is happening, a lot of times they want to become business partners. Y'all getting this? Right? Do you understand the importance of finding customers?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise that value with yourself? Can you raise that value on your team? Because that's how we're going to win. Because absolutely we're going to impact 1 million lives by 2016. That means that we've got to get these wonderful products in the hands of people. And you don't need to be afraid of it because you're not trying to sell a product. What you're trying to do is you're trying to collect a story. Okay?
I like that.
So 90 business partners. We have 3 customers. That's 43,200 in sales. If my goal for myself is 100 customers, that's what we're looking at. Ruby Dare Emerald. It's crazy. Do you think it's worth learning a few scripts?
Yes.
It's on the launch document. It's on the app. But tell a story. Let's just get these products in the hands of people and let's absolutely change the world.
Right.
I get the privilege to introduce our next speaker.